Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is where you can get your crypto fix, and I'm your host, Kid Ripple Fanwinkle. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is Tuesday, it's taco time. Tuesday, this is my best day of the week. I might eat tacos. I don't know which tacos I have what I need to make tacos, but I may not have them. We'll figure it out and see how things go. In this movie, we'll talk about how the Ripple SCC lawsuit is ending. We're going to talk about the XRP shot in this direction that we knew was going to happen. I set up the video for you. We're going to show you. We're going to talk about Peter Brandt because he thinks that Bitcoin's rebound has made it possible to reach $92,000. The exact same area I've been talking about for the August bullish pump we're all praying for. 21 shares talking about how ETFs are being used in the US. Today, we are going to talk about the Bitcoin crash. Okay, let's talk about the crypto crash as a whole and how this was the perfect storm. We'll also talk about XRP institutional investors and individual investors. As you can see in the film, VanEck is predicting the price of XRP. It also shows how we knew these levels were coming. We're coming, take it easy. Let's do it, everyone. 55,000 Bitcoins, which is $195. It's up 7.53% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is now worth $2,462. This is an increase of 8.39%. As XRP is worth about 50 cents, USDTA and USDC are both coming in at their dollar pegs. I can promise you that the sales won't last forever. In the last 24 hours, it's gone up 10.95%. With a value of $1.97 trillion, the total value of all cryptocurrency still needs to go over $2 trillion. Take a look, these drops are good times to buy. I get it when you give someone a harsh truth. Some people can't buy the dip, but you shouldn't worry too much about buying that dip if we drop 5%. When prices drop, you should buy. For example, if you bought Solana's price drop yesterday, you're already 20% up. You're up 11% if you bought XRP when it was going down yesterday. Dogecoin, you're 15% better off. We can pick one from a list. 20% SHIB, you're up 12%. EVAX, Link is up 17%. So whenever you see one of these huge drops, like the one we just saw, you should buy it up and store it away because they will send prices going up even more from here. There will be rebounds, we know that. This year, we know how this crypto story ends. We already know how next year's altcoin season will go. When we look back, we'll say, damn, I really should have put that extra insert amount of money you had at the time into the markets. But I know what takes place because it does happen to me too. Yet, you can't help but wonder, what if this really is the bear market? What if the prices don't rise again? What if this isn't the bottom? That's not how you should think. That's why these bottoms are really important. Because of this, you should always buy crypto on big drops like these, also known as major corrections. Take a look at this 40-ounce light blue mug that ships for free. The straw is included. When I asked, because it wasn't in the picture, he said, yeah, destroyers with it. Of course, destroyers with it. It costs $30 to ship anywhere in the world for free. $30,000.00. Do not wait to get your tumblers. The 40 ounces are just like those cute Stanley cups that everyone wants. Based on Peter Brandt's analysis, Bitcoin's rebound sets the stage for a surge to $92,579. Bitcoin liquidations have lost a lot of money over the past week in the wider crypto markets. But market veteran Peter Brandt, who said that XRP would drop below 1 penny, thinks that Bitcoin is about to go up in value. It's worth noting that the cryptocurrency market has already started to recover, and traders and experts are expecting big gains in the next trading sessions. Expert Peter Brandt stresses how important it is to think about options instead of certainties. This is his chart. In his mind, he has this thought. Bitcoin goes back above 67.50. We're going to see that pump that will cost $92,000. Now, I've talked about this range and what will happen in August. You saw how fast we fell. It had been less than 24 hours. It looked like the market had lost most of its value in about 6 hours. They will see the scene pump as fast as they bled to the ground, plus extra money to the upside. When we move up, FOMO really starts to set in. People feel tense. Could this be the pump? So what if this is the last pump? I need to go now. It's about to be sent by Bitcoin. Bitcoin is about to go to the moon, but I can still buy it and make a few extra bucks. The money starts coming in and keeps coming in. And this thing stops sending you. Remember that the rise is going to be stronger than the drop we just saw in shares as executives talked about crypto ETF adoptions. What's next? Brock is said to have told Blockworks in an interview that the Solana ETF fits really well in a portfolio with Bitcoin and Ethereum. What did I say? I've been screaming and yelling like I want to pull out my hair over this. Just listen, everyone. There will be a Solana ETF soon. Take a look at how much Solana got back. It's the way to go. Why? Because that's money from institutions coming in behind it. $138 for Solana. This is a hugely strong buy right now. It's going. 800, 1,000, the middle of the market, or the most positive case. A $2,000 Solana might be coming our way. An ETF is on the way. When they talk about the Solana ETF, what do you think will happen? There will likely be a small drop in price, but Solana's price could reach 400 at that point. It could be fixed to around 300 and then it will gigascend, or fully send to the moon, around the moon and past the moon. In this period, it will print a lot of money for us. There are many groups telling you things you only need to pay attention. As the perfect storm hits the crypto market, Bitcoin falls to 50,000. That's right, it was the ideal storm. The market fell along with Bitcoin. Because of the ETFs, Ethereum was already going down. We knew it. The weather was just right for it. The video from Caroline Keith is now out there. This is from his live show. Right here, he told you. He shows you when the chart goes all the way to the edge of the screen. I have this one on hand as proof that he tells you the exact time. It's going almost exactly as planned. So all the noise, all the yelling and screaming, and all the stupid accounts that always say they know what's going on, etc. We are just waiting for this case to come in. Okay, we're ready for this meeting behind closed doors. It's really silly of you all to talk like that, bro. Just look at the map to understand we're still below the trend line. I agree until we break that big mean red line at the top, which is a bit subjective. But I think that looks pretty close. I think that's pretty much right. It looks like the line is being held pretty well. I get the feeling that we're not quite there. The good news is that it's still not bad, even though it hit this trend line, went away right away, and made this awful looking candle. That looks like a shooting star candle or an upside down hammer. It threw that and looks bad, but this thing still has time to bounce back. Since we just took the Bitcoin picture and broke it down step by step, you can do the same thing with XRP. It will still work. Cloud still gets 4 out of 4. It looks like you're still over the turn. Still, this is more hopeful than bearish. I see that you just had a 150 moving average tits cross, which is good. That makes the ground for more support. You are above the 200-day moving average by a lot. Not bad. I told you good news, right? I'm sorry, I meant Bollinger Bands. You can see that they are getting tighter. They're not quite tight yet, but they're getting there. The most important news is that this thing still hasn't broken opposition. This resistance is playing tough, and it's not going to be easy. As I've said many times, I have a sketch of how I think things might go. I'm not going to be perfect on this, of course. Please allow me to get as near as possible. As you can see, the chart had a small 52 cents downward mark. We are now ready for that move. That change could happen for XRP in September, which is not too far away. People, pay attention to what's going on here. It's August. As predicted by VanEck, the price of XRP hits 2.9 million here. It says that the price of XRP could hit all-time highs. If its path trails Bitcoin, will the most popular cryptocurrency reach 2.9 million as VanEck said it would? Because of this, XRP has given up the psychological barrier of 60 cents and 50 cents. For most people, 60 cents is not a big deal. Is 50 cents and a dollar. If you want to talk about 75 cents, that's also that level. This part talks about the price. Change now has Bitcoin. 54,000 from this point of 2.9 million. To raise to 2050, the amount needs to go up by 5,000%. Do it now. It talks about where XRP could be and that $150 area down here. That's not now, folks. That's going to be about 26 years from now. Will that still be true in 26 years? I really, really doubt it, people. And this piece says that XRP isn't made for individual investors, but for large-scale financial use. Even though things are bad, don't lose hope. The markets are still going up. We have the case between Ripple and the SEC. I would rather not have. We're ending the case now because we know we'll get a pump. If the low level ends when we get close to 75 cents, which is the big level, that's better for me. That's the important level for XRP to break so we can start the move up, which will take us back to the all-time highs we saw in 2020 and 2021.